out there, you know? Good morning, book lovers, it's Millie, and today we're going to do the Tim Burton tag created by the Bookish Babbler, and I just adore and love all of Tim Burton's work, and so I thought I'd do this tribute to him, and she had a tag which was really cool, so let's just get into it. Nightmare Before Christmas, what book that you feel that everybody just seems to love, and Winter by Marissa Meyer. If you don't like this book, comment below, but if you do, why do you love this book? Edward Scissor-Hands, what book character that you just can't help but love? And I chose Chamber from Transformed by Evie Fairfall. You can find a link to that review right here and her channel right there, because he's just such a lovable character. You don't get introduced to him until like a little bit later, but when you do, you just are like, oh my gosh, I just adore him, and he was my favorite character. I mean, I liked him more than the main character, honestly. I just wanted more to see what Chamber would say and what he would do and some of the actions that he would do. Oh, Chamber. Corpse Bride. What a romantic affair that only you would ship. In The Great Gatsby, Jay and Daisy. Now, I really don't like Daisy, but I love Jay so much that he would do literally anything for her, and Daisy just drove me crazy the entire time. Seriously, this man loves you. Why don't you see it? Why don't you just embrace it and love him as well? You are definitely not good enough for him. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, what is your favorite retelling of a classic? And Coraline the movie, because Coraline by Neil Gaiman is an awesome book, but I feel like it's a really good foundation for how amazing Coraline was. Just like the essence of it, and I think that director did an amazing job. Big Eyes, what's a nonfiction book that you actually really enjoyed? And The One Thing by Gary Keller. He is the Keller of Keller Williams, and he wrote a book. We were listening to it on one of our road trips, and I didn't think that I would enjoy it because I'm not big into real estate. I didn't think that that book could really give anything to me personally, and I was so wrong. The premise of the book is you have all this stuff going around, you have these big goals, big dreams, and really it just, you have to have it all come down to one thing. What's one thing that you need to get done today? And that was so monumental for my life, because then I was able to pinpoint, if I just get this one thing done today, then I can feel satisfied. Sweeny Todd, what is a book with a lot of violence? And Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. If you guys haven't read that book, oh my goodness, I was not expecting that much violence. I mean, Hunger Games, yeah, it was obviously very violent, but Mockingjay was a whole nother level. And I still haven't seen the movie just because I love the book so much. So comment below if you've seen the movie and if I'm okay to go see it, because I don't know if my heart can take it. James the Giant Peach, a book with interesting characters. And I read this a very long time ago. I think it was middle school, but A Wrinkle in Time. A bunch of these kids went to like a fifth dimension. I just remember so many of these really odd, weird, interesting, different characters would come up, and it was just so out there, you know? And lastly, Miss Peregrines Home for Particular Children, a book that is soon to be released that you just can't wait for. And Sea Spell by Jennifer Donnelly. It's like the fourth book in this Waterfire saga, and I, 1, love mermaids, 2, love the ocean, 3, love this fantasy, and this is such a great book. You can find my reviews down below. I'm actually not that excited that it's 151 days away. Everybody, tag is below. If you're wondering what I'm reading or would like to have a discussion about it, you can find me on Goodreads. Tim Burton, you're an amazing person. I love all your work. I love how there's always a dark element to it. And Danny Elfman, oh my goodness. Not just Tim Burton, but let's talk about Danny Elfman. You guys have all seen Nightmare Before Christmas, right? Well, you know Jack's voice? That's Danny Elfman, that amazing, gorgeous voice. I mean, he is literally my favorite artist. I was listening to him in Oingo Boingo when I was like 5 years old. His voice is just so magical and mystical and strong and glorious. Thank you guys, and enjoy every moment.